they played in the finals.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let us introduce our Terran player. He is in the gorgeous orange. He is none other than Sendo, and he is playing here in the 6 o'clock position.
Yep. So close to Sendo. And then up here on the other clock position, 2, if you will. 2,
well,
3.
2's probably
something like
better.
that. It's 2:30. We got PiLiPiLi, and they are close by ground.
Yes, this is what makes things exciting.
Yeah.
If players are able to figure this out quickly, I mean, a quick double barracks is so powerful. It's actually funny because this is a kind of map where sometimes you will just proxy barracks on the far side of the map because there's like a 50% chance that you're close to one of the other bases, and then he's close spawned, and you're like, oh my god. So I don't think that's going to be happening here, but we'll see how these players play out. You see both of them hugging. That supply depot is right near the mineral line. The pylon's right near the mineral line. No one's trying to block off that ramp and expose themselves to any kind of early shenanigans.
Yeah, and I've got to think that this sort of thing, again, is probably going to favor a bit of aggression.
Yes.
Again, they're really close. It's who can kind of take... And we've talked about this a few times now, but Xel'Naga Towers, once again, such a thing in the line of combat here, that if you control this, then you control the close pathway, and it's not just a matter of vision. There's so many maps now that the Xel'Naga Tower is for vision and maybe range in your tanks. Here, there's such contested points.
Can I just have to stop, because our Terran player, Sendo, he scouted exactly the way a player who was familiar with Lost Temple would.
Yeah.
He came out of his base, he checked the watchtower first, and then he went to the close position because I need to know if someone's there so I can prepare for that potential rush.
Right.
Our Protoss player, PiLi, did not. He went to the close air position first, and he didn't even touch that watchtower, which would expose a whole bunch of potential proxies. So, I mean, it's funny. You can really see a familiarity with this map immediately coming out of Sendo, and I'm wondering if that's going to translate into how this game plays out.
Yeah, it might in this, and it may be a little bit of what's in each player's mind of what they're worried about. That you could see maybe PiLiPiLi says, well, if you're close by ground, all right. If you're like 3 feet away by air, I've got to start preparing for that now because you have such potent drop strategies that can be pulled on me. But he will end up scouting him here last, and he may not even actually get up the ramp as the Reaper picks this up. But he will know that that is out at least, and know that he's now in a close position.
Zero information on what's going on in the base, but the Reaper gives quite a bit. I mean, it doesn't eliminate the potential follow-up of maybe like a Banshee play or that kind of thing, but you know you're not going to be facing a double Rax or anything strange like that. You know he has gas, at least one. Oh my goodness, he almost lost the Reaper again, and in fact, PiLi was willing to do it again, and because he'd succeeded earlier. But this Reaper is going to stay alive, is going to keep that harass going. Stalker's just about to pop out, and I think the Stalker might finish this thing off because he is not being careful at all.
Will mildly get away there. And again, you can see just the result of how close these things are. The Reaper was just not only stopped to kill a pro, but was in the base for so long before the Stalker was even out, and it wasn't like the Stalker was delayed.
And he went and hit on some high ground. It's like, why is there even high ground here?
So, I really like, again, to see that by the players that they are actually adapting to what the map is, what the, we've got blink on this with such surface area. Everywhere you can blink. It will be crazy to do that.
If we get our observer to go to the Terran base and just pan around the top, showing the surface area, the Terran base itself. Yes, there's that. But just go above the bunker, north of the bunker, and just look at all of the surface area, and then a little bit. Look at you can blink everywhere. There is so much blinking that can happen. So yeah, absolutely. A blink all in could be very effective. I like that this Reaper is moving around. He's looking for proxies. Is there an Oracle? Is there what's going on? Because he didn't get to see the Twilight Council. But we'll see how this plays out. And it's going to be... I don't know. I'm not sure this is the kind of game that's going to stabilize after, but these games are so unpredictable. We've got a lot of Marines coming out.
He does catch,
and there's
the
the
Blink
scan,
is researching.
Exactly what's happening.
There is a tank coming out on the way, and there are a couple good positions that can begin to cover a good amount of that ledge.
Yes.
It's hard to really get it all, but you can set it back, cover a good distance of it, and be kind of without the outside the blink range to be blinked directly on, but it's still going to be a tough one. The bunker coming down, and you can see these are set back a little bit.
Yes.
So that the tank can kind of play a zone defense while he's got that up. And yeah, this is exactly where I was thinking he would siege that.
And again, this is the double factory. This is the play that has been happening so often. Now, is this Mothership Core? That is huge. That the Mothership Core was able to be pushed back so that that bunker can finish.
Yeah.
Makes a huge difference in what happens here now. We're going to see this blink in very soon, and he's going to go for double tank production, it looks like. Reaper went down, but he was just there to scout. He saw that this is absolutely the blink all in.
Some good hull damage on this Mothership Core. If that actually died, that would be a little crazy. And yeah, a tank again, kind of coming over to the left. The big threat here is that the blink comes in, and yeah, exactly this. The swing to the left and the mineral line behind. He can unsiege one of these tanks and bring it back a little closer, and which is exactly what he's doing before this does too much damage.
Terran's going to be supply blocked. There's no way around this. He's going to be supply blocked.
He's just biding his time to make sure if he can authoritatively stop this, then he's going to be in a good position. If he can't, he can't. And now shelling down, forcing them to blink backwards, reclaiming his own mineral line.
I think this tank is going to go in position to actually box these in. Yeah, if he can go up to the north there, he's not sure. He's hesitating. He really needs to get mining back, but he needs to get this. Oh, he's going right in for the tanks, and the blink is back. This is really going to decide the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's focus on this. Oh, what a beautiful view by our observer. Those Marines are coming in. They're getting a few kills. Oh, what a beautiful play. Actually predicting that this was going to be a run and blink out. Those Stalkers could easily smash those Marines and gotten so many free kills. Instead, the opposite way around.
Yeah, now we do have still a big force of Stalkers that exist, but with 4 tanks out in really good positions, bunkers up in good positions, he will just sacrifice this one. Not even going to try and stop you at the ramp, but you can't come in to the place that you want to be. If you want to keep picking off of these, go for it. The longer this goes now, I think the more it's going to go in the Terran's favor.
The more efficient.
Although we've got DT's Dark Shrine on its way.
The Dark Shrine is on its way, but I don't know. There's 2 command centers. That's going to be a lot of scans potentially. Look at this harass; it's very strong. But the thing is that so many tanks in the close area. Yes, well, my goodness, do not lose it! Do not lose it! Repair! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Now that's kind of important.
That was not only is it huge, and I think he's going all in.
I think he thinks that maybe that was it. That was his follow up.
The DT shrine. The DT shrine's like 10 seconds, 20 seconds away.
Yeah, he will have to keep shelling down. He's at least creating the impression that he's gone, but is he actually going to cross the map here? With so many siege tanks, he may just be fine in actually doing this. Even with them unsieged, just the Stalkers against even unsieged siege tanks, not great. Even when they are, in fact, like Stalkers.
The DTs are coming in.
Come in. Does he have a scan available? Now knows that it is there. Will he have to back out, or is he going to be able to scan, losing so many Marines here? 3 DTs coming.
All it is tanks!
Only the tanks left, and they will be picked up. And that will be the end of it. PiLiPiLi will win this tournament 3-0.
What a game!
Yeah, really good game. If there's one scan saved up, I think that goes completely another way.
But he pulled all the SCVs, so he's spending it on mules at home. He's not thinking there's DTs, even though almost every time that
you fail that, you just go DT.
Yeah, I mean, the blink, it's DT. I mean, oh my goodness, I don't know.